Here's the problem. If I fell asleep in math, I would be the one. I would probably get pranked because my math class and so my sophomore year and junior year of high school, there was only 12 people in my math class.
See, John used to just ditch class all the time and just go to
That
the
doesn't
bathroom
shock
for
me.
10 hours until he got suspended because there was this, he calls it the incident when he was walking around with his hand in his pants. So
Huh?
he transitioned from John to Pierce at the time.
Huh? Huh?
Shut up.
I hope you get the reference now.
No, it was his reaction that got me. Huh?
What's up,
Let me get a
everyone? We're back with another episode. Deal with it. I'm stealing Lundy's thunder. Get dunked.
No, because you suck at it.
He does.
You suck at it. You're trash.
Trash.
You gotta see these fucking bullies, man. These fucking bullies. And I'm gonna do them.
Samuel, you gotta do better, Samuel.
Alright, that's it. Look here! Look, listen! I can't take this shit no more, man. Where's the Pepsi? And where's the Coke? And the cocaine? Anyway, this was the most autistic intro ever. When I hit my table, I woke my cat up.
Oh,
You
nice
remember
job.
El Presador when he started raging on Call of Duty
Yeah.
and he woke his cat up? That's literally what just happened here.
Oh, I
Alright.
hate that dude.
Oh, you love him. He says the most holy shit I've ever seen ever. When he talks about Lamarji the Third, it is straight from a scripture in the Bible. And then on the last Ravens game, Lamar G ate a big fat turd from the Browns. Woo!
Shut up. Alright.
People have gone up to me and called me Timmy all the time, but never that.
Oh yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to Deal With It with your host, Timmy! Johnny BG
There
the
we
third.
go. Okay, yeah. Johnny. Wait,
Johnny
did you say-
Johnny BG the third and
Oh.
and Lenny the toilet sniffer.
And Fat
You know what?
Lenny.
You know what? Lenny, since you call yourself that, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with my name.
That is the
Well,
name
the
of the podcast, after all.
Shut up.
Well, if you didn't deal with it, John, we would be calling you a snowflake. Has
Anyway,
anyone ever told you to just shut up before?
me.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about Lamar G the Third, and then we brought up snowflakes. So come on, when 1 + 1 = 2, you kind of have to do the math sometimes, right, Lenny?
Well, John's a bad Asian. For him, 1 + 1 is 11.
God damn it, John. You failed Asian school. How the hell is that even a thing?
Hey, man. Change tones.
Alright, no, he passed. No, he redeemed himself. So we're going to start out by talking about... Yeah, John has something he wants to tell everybody, okay? This is very important to him, okay?
Shut up. This is not important. This is the most embarrassing thing ever.
I can't wait.
Wait, let me get a bucket real quick, so if I throw up, I have something to land on. Alright.
Wait, John.
Hey,
Hold on.
What?
Wait, you're not leaving, are you? Where are you at?
I'm not... No, I'm getting a bucket just in case I throw up.
Okay, well, listen. You can still hear me, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know exactly the story that you're going to mention, but what's worse, that story and everything that happened, which is very real, or you looking at the Lester B&U Rule 34 drawings?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That.
I don't know what that is. The story?
My story.
Lenny, you know it's going to be good then, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait for everyone to hear this. This is going to be so fucking funny. All right, John, whenever you're ready, buddy, I'll let you take a second.
Alright, so...
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh,
Should I
Jesus is
dock
going to
him?
be going Paul Walker if he takes the wheel after hearing this story. John, let's get right into your story, because this is a hot and spicy topic, and I can't wait for Lenny to hear it.
So there's this guy. I mean, I've known him since freshman year. His name is Monty. He's a He wait. What country is he from? Is he? He's not. He's not from Afghanistan. No, Pakistan. I think he's from Pakistan.
Oh.
So, so this man, he talks gay. He talks gay. No, Tim. So after I tell this story, dude, on my yearbook, on my senior year yearbook, he had a message. He wrote like a message. It was creepy, and I still have it right here. I'll show Lenny after this. All right?
Dude, if you send me a picture of it, I can edit it into the video if you want. But that's totally up to you if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Okay, then. Yeah, sure. What did it say, though?
But, dude, I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. I don't even want to read it.
Okay,
That
Keith.
is.
Alright, I'll
the
read out loud.
most-
I'll read out loud.
All right. No, but let me continue with the story. So, it was, dude. He thinks he's he. So I have a best friend. I'll leak his name. His name is Hunter. We've known each other since I was junior. He's a freshman, so I'm 2 years older than him.
I feel
So
like
we,
I know where this is going.
Yeah. So he got mad that he was like, "Why? I thought I'm your only best friend. Why is he here?" He thinks he's like basically a third wheel, or you know what I mean. And here's the thing, I don't know if he's obsessed with me or something like that. So one day, so during the summer of 2017, after we graduated, this man decided, yo, because he's like three walking wise, like, no, not like up 1.5 miles away from my house walking wise. So that's like about 30 and a half minutes.
I'd say it's like 2.5 to 3, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
What? Oh, two? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe not quite that far, but 2.5, 2.5.
Yeah. So oh my god, he bought a box of chocolate in a heart shape, and he bought like a card note, and he like, oh dude, I didn't even read it. The worst case was I was in the basement chilling when he knocked on my door. My mom opened it, and my mom got to see everything. She read the note, and when she called me, I was like, "Hey, you have a friend over here." I thought it was my best friend. I walked up to the stairs, like I just got to the living room. I see this black motherfucker in my couch,
It's a black guy. Get him.
dude. And I'm like, "Where
The
you
way you said this black motherfucker. This black.
What are you doing here?
No,
Your kind
and then-
ain't allowed in these
and then-
parts.
Hey, man, no
Dude.
colors allowed.
And then I was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Hey, I have something for it." And I'm like, "What is it?" When he gave me the box of chocolates, I'm like, "The fuck is this?" I didn't want to cuss because my mom was right there. But then when she had to do stuff upstairs, she had to go to her room. I told her, I'm like, "Yo, I'm busy. Like, what are you doing over here?" Like, I kicked them out. And my dumbass left the note and the box of chocolate in our living room, and my mom got to read everything. And she was like, and she called me over because she was like, my mom literally asked me, she was like, "Are you gay?" I'm like, "Huh?" and then she read me the note, and I'm like, "Oh hell no!" And I grabbed the note and ripped it apart.
And then,
And then yeah,
and then real quick, you want to know what happened afterwards, Lenny?
Oh,
You know
what?
how John was saying how his friend Hunter was angry that he felt like he was a third wheel and that he was John's best friend? Well, after that,
No, he was angry. He was angry. Not my best friend. He was angry.
wait, who, Monty?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
angry.
oh, I thought you were talking about Hunter, and I was gonna make
No,
a
no,
real,
no,
I was gonna make a joke, basically saying Monty would then say, "Hey, I'm not John's best friend. I'm his boyfriend."
no. Shut up. Dude, and dude, oh, okay. Yeah. So, dude, like whenever we're in school, he always tries to talk to me. I'm like, no, get away from me. And it became a meme in our friend group once I told everyone about that story. And then I think that's one of the reasons why I could care less. That's our friendship fell apart because I think I made fun of him for being gay.
Well, we don't even
As
know
we
if he
should.
was gay. Well, listen. Here's the thing.
Dude, he's
Listen. I agree with you. I think he is, but we don't know that for a fact, okay? Because look, he's the type of guy where. Oh wait, real quick. You should talk about when you went over his house that one time. Which we're
dude.
talking about, a gay guy being attracted to John, so that doesn't sound good.
No, so
Given what might have happened, but just listen. Let's listen.
So this is basically on the smell. So it was Halloween. So it was me, my best friend, and him. We went trick or treating, and this man was like, "Hey, let's go to my house. I gotta grab something." And he invited us over to his house. Me and my best friend. Yo, the smell, dude! I was suffocating. Like not even 0.5 seconds after entering the room, and like I pretended to be like I got a call and I'm like coughing. So I stepped outside.
Literally steps outside and just vomits on this patio.
Dude, and dude, I almost, dude, you know when you almost throw up it, but you swallowed it back up. I know
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
What did it
And
smell
then,
like?
it's like chicken, like curry, or you know.
Oh. Yeah, no, that
Why are you saying,
doesn't sound
like,
appealing.
good curry smells good?
Yeah, but
Yeah, good.
yeah, but
yeah.
Lenny, you don't
Bad
know
smell.
what this dude looks like. I've seen what this guy looks like, and I've kind of, to a certain point, know exactly what John's referring to because I've driven this guy to places before too, when I was friends with them as well. And this guy, just based on how he like dresses and looks, he already looks dirty. Okay, and
Okay, so no, it's not the good curry then.
It's not too good.
imagine like curry that's left in the sun all day, and a homeless guy takes a dump on it.
Ah, so Pakistani curry, gotcha.
Yes,
sir.
yeah. So with marinated in goat piss. Yes.
Yeah, so Pakistani curry, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, he smells pretty ratchet. I'm not
racist
gonna
to a
lie.
point.
John,
I'm
where you-
racist to a point.
John, where were you going?
Freaking Pakistani.
And then, dude, even my best friend threw up. He went on the other. He literally ran to the other neighborhood and he threw up on the side. It's like
So he pulled a Lester
Yeah.
B.
yes.
When Lester
Yes,
B
he
threw
threw-
up in my friend's car.
No, he threw up on the bushes. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, this guy's
It was
house
too
as well. Like, I mean, wait. Well, you said you were there during October, but
Yeah.
that's still grass mowing
Halloween.
season, kind of. So, dude, this
No,
guy's.
no, this was on his old apartment when he used to live like, dude, the incident that happened with me and him, like when he came over to my house, that happened like a year, before this.
Oh,
'Cause
before
he
he
used-
moved,
Yeah,
bro. But
No.
real quick though, I have to add on a little bit of like a different perspective into your story though, dude. Me and like some of our mutual friends, John, we would like I remember when you first told me and Matt about like how you think Monty was gay for you or whatever, which I don't know what it is about John, but John for some reason is the dude's man. He somehow turns dudes gay for him. He does what James Charles wishes he could, okay?
yeah. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys.
No, you will not show us anything.
No. I'll show you the year.
Do you mind if I show my stream?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see this.
Oh shoot! It says
I can censor. I can censor it. I can edit.
Yeah,
I can
it
edit.
says his
Don't worry.
last name. Yeah, it says his last name.
Why did this idiot put his last name? All right, whatever. John, I can't believe we officially made it. I went from hating you to being one of the best, greatest friends I've ever had. Keep being yourself. Oh,
Gay man awareness
what are
day.
you gonna be the face on Pride Month, John?
I don't know.
I think that's what he's saying. But listen, though, when this happened, though, I remember John was telling me and a few of our mutual friends this, and, dude, me and our friends thought he was crazy, okay? Because he didn't tell us any of this. He never told us that motherfucker literally walked all the way to his house with a box of chocolates with a heart shape, and basically, you know, a note that basically read, "Will you be my Juliet?" or something like that. But
That's nasty.
But yeah, we thought he was nuts. And then, dude, I actually remember one of our friends even asked Monty, he's like, "Hey, are you gay for John?" And then the dude was in denial the whole time. But I mean,
he's like, no, man. He's like, no, man.
No, you know when John like just says no a whole bunch. That's what he sounded like, okay? But bro, I mean, look. If you're not gay, then what the fuck are you doing showing up to some dude's house with a box of chocolates, basically saying "I love you" like Patrick Star? Like,
hell, I would go up to a dude's house with a box of chocolates. The only thing is, I would be like, no, bitch, this is for me. I would say the N-word. Like, no, bitch, these chocolates are for me. Go screw yourself.
It was the worst case part was my mom thought, and she every couple of months or a year, she would go up to me and make fun of me for it.
I don't blame her. I mean, I did it like 10 times already in this recording.
And then, dude, so I told you about when my sister saw Monty at his job, right?
Yeah.
My sister told my mom that story, and my mom was like, "Ah, that gay."
Bro, listen. So, listen, with this dude, though, specifically, the whole reason I don't even want to call it a fallout, because I have no problem with the guy. I mean, I'm going to roast him and say he doesn't take showers or he takes goat piss showers or whatever, because how the hell are you going to stink that bad? But, bro, like, the only reason we're not even talking to him anymore, which we don't even know why he blocked us, is because we basically told him we're voting for Trump. That was the only reason. Which
that is like, John doesn't like me.
I mean,
or maybe here's what really happened. He found out that John and Lester had a thing going on.
And got jealous, yeah.
But listen, after he blocked us, though, so that story that John was just talking about where his sister saw him at whatever store he's working at, for some reason this dude just acts like he doesn't know us. Like, bro, if just because, you know, you don't talk to somebody anymore and you don't even leave on bad terms, you know, I mean, you know, why not just say hi? That it's that simple, especially if you're a worker.
Wait. And you know what the creepy part was?
Huh.
He tried to get along with my sister too, but my sister literally believed me, like, this dude's gay, so.
That's yeah. I mean, bro, like, listen, let me tell y'all this, okay? If some dude, even John, I'm sorry, but if you showed up to my doorstep with a box of chocolates and a note, and while my family's home, number one, I mean, in general, then I'm gonna beat you with that fucking box of chocolate and make you eat that note. That's literally what's gonna happen, and then I'm probably gonna give you a swirly.
Here's the thing. He didn't text me that he was coming. He didn't even notify me that, dude, apparently he's done this like 2 or 3 times already, but the 2 times I was out, and then he came back, because we have that ring, like, you know, you can see outside of your house with the camera. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the doorbell cam.
So, yeah, so we could see he's done it like 3 times. 2 of it was because I was on vacation. The other one was I was just out with my family.
What,
And
did
then
you
this
get an
one,
alert or something when he showed up, or did you just look through the recordings?
no. So whenever it detects a person on our front door, not a front door, like by the driveway, it detects
Movement,
like
right?
if you're like, yeah,
Oh, you have the motion sensor camera.
yes. So dude, he's done this 3 times, and you know the worst part. Dude, the worst part about that is I didn't know. Yeah, like I told you guys, he never told me he was coming. I was just playing I was playing video game at that time. I was just chilling because it was a Saturday. And then because I had my headset on, I was playing I think COD with my friends, like BO3. And then my mom called me. I was like, "Hey, you have a friend over here." And at first, because at first, no, because I remember
Sorry.
my best friend. He moved to PA like 6 months ago. Before that time, because he moved before I graduated. So I'm like, I thought it was him, but it can't be him because he lives in PA now. So it had to be. I didn't even know it was Monty or something like that. And I just went upstairs and I saw him. I'm like, the hell are you doing here?
Wait, so hold on. Question. Did you find out about those recordings before or after he pulled up? And then, well, answer that first.
After.
So what, did you just go through, like, all of... did you go through God knows how much footage or whatever to
No.
find out?
No, because you know what the creepy part was?
Huh.
This happened in the 2 week span. In a 2 week span, he tried to come over 3 times.
Yeah,
But I remember,
but how did you know, though? Like, you know, how did you even find him on your doorbell cam? Because there must be a lot of footage on there if you just leave it
I
on.
mean, it's easy. Lenny, what the hell are you doing?
Shut up, you...
I was like, John watched all the recordings with one hand.
Ah,
Shut
never
up.
mind, Lenny.
No.
You are speaking facts. I take back
No.
my previous statement.
No.
You didn't hear me? I was literally going, he did it all with one hand.
No.
No.
He probably used his toes because he couldn't use either.
Oh. I'm disgusted.
Give himself a foot job? What the hell?
No, I'm saying he's holding his, you know, because you check it with your phone, and I'm saying he's holding it up with his feet. And, well, you know what he's doing with his hands. I don't need to say anything. I mean, that's literally what Lenny
One hand
does.
on the shaft, one hand. He's one hand wrist deep his own ass. He's
No, but to
Lenny,
answer
it
your
sounds like you
question-
know a lot about this, so sure.
No, but to answer your question, it was easy to find clips because there's because he actually tried to knock, so it was easy. You could see people if they try to like knock on your neighborhood or something, or on your door or something like that.
Again, if any one of my friends, look, it's one thing, you know, if you ask to hang out, that's fine. But if you, well, no, actually, if you pull up with a box of chocolates after asking if you want to hang out with a love letter, dude, again, I'm beating your ass, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be like, get your ass out of here or something like that. But if you show up unexpected, then yeah, double that. Everything double. All right, because I think we can all agree that's some gay ass shit.
It is.
You know, I just realized this makes it even worse. The card, the design of the card was like, it was like thank you with like hearts.
Aww.
Oh.
No, that's actually really weird though. Like even, like let's think, you know, just for a second. Let's just say you actually were gay, John. That's still really weird.
Dude, don't ever damn say that word.
I know, but like I'm just saying it as a point though, you know, because it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. That's still really weird.
Check the podcast thing I posted about the GTA 6 leak.
Oh yeah. Wait, when did this happen? I gotta ask.
Dude, it was today. Everyone started posting it today.
Wait, that's a leak though, or is it confirmed?
It was like someone, you know how people hack like so they saw the map that was leading up to GTA 6.
I mean, I kind of know how leakers work because, I mean, I'm a big fan of Juice
Crush is
WRLD, and
one.
most of his songs are leaks at this point. But no, I'm not, dude. That shit's hard as fuck to do. I still don't fully understand how people do that. But chances are this was either from someone hacking into the Rockstar servers, or it was because employees a lot of the time leak this shit. But John, did you say it was a leak though, or was it confirmed?
Dude, everyone, it probably was confirmed because everyone, even sourceable Twitter users who were posting it, like not, I wouldn't say game developers, but like whatever, those people that
Game review sites?
games.
Like
Not
IGN
reviews,
or whatever?
Sure.
Wait, well, it's a yes or no. Like, I'm just asking because I'm trying to see if this is credible. Okay. Dude, I mean, yeah, that's pretty, I mean, it's bigger. It's not like a lot bigger, but it probably will be, I mean, it's big enough though. Like,
And they said GTA 6 could come out either end of 2024 up to April 2025. That's the report that could come out.
Dude,
That is a really long. It's a really long wait period.
Well, wait,
Yep.
you said 2024 to 2025 or 6? Did I miss you?
5.
Dude, I mean, listen, Lenny, it really isn't though if you think about it, because Rockstar, I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure, isn't GTA 5 10 years old now, or is it like almost 10 years old?
It's like 11.
It's not
No,
11.
it's a long time for me because I'm impatient.
Hold on, let me look
Dude.
real quick.
It's like 2013.
Yeah,
End of 2013.
hold on, let me
Should be
look.
10 years.
It came out, no, it's not 10 years. So, on September 17th, 2023, or sorry, 2013, it came out. So, yeah, it's about to be 10 years. So, I mean, if you really think about it, now granted, Rockstar released Red Dead Redemption 2, and that game is fucking fantastic. I love that game to death. So they clearly have other stuff that they're working on at the same time. But dude, I feel like they've been working on GTA 6 slowly ever since, GTA 5 has been released.
They said end of last year that they were in the early development of making GTA 6.
Well,
So they probably
You don't know.
well, hold on, I'm sorry, but real quick, when they say making it, you do realize that could be a whole bunch of stuff that they're talking about. It could be like writing the scripts.
They said early development. That's all.
Yeah, but that doesn't answer what I'm saying though. Like, are they talking about the scripts? Like, because they have to have a bunch of voice lines, actors, that type of shit. Or are they talking about like actually programming the game? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I'm pretty sure though that, I mean, if they said that, chances are they're probably talking about programming the game now. But I feel like all the prerequisites, like, the location, the characters, I think that's all done. So I think we're just waiting for, like, the mechanics and the map to be, created and stuff like that. Lenny, what were you going to say?
Honestly, I was gonna say, like, when they say they've been working on it for that long, probably it was the coding, mechanics, maybe even map development, but stuff like maybe storyline was already in works. You get what I mean?
Oh, that's basically what I'm saying. I'm saying anything that's outside of, the actual game itself, like programming the game. You get what I'm trying to say? But
Yeah.
So
go on.
So now that the map is leaked, if that's even the real map, I feel like it is. They should be like not almost done with the game, but they're like halfway there. They're just doing other stuff.
I mean,
the map's the biggest.
It's a possibility. Go on.
You gotta think, like they have, because I think it's gonna take place in Miami, right? So they had to scan the whole area of It's like Vice City. It's a Vice City type map. So they had to scan the whole area in Miami. or I don't know the whole area, but around that, I don't know.
Oh, and here's
That's true,
another
don't
thing.
that is true. They do base them off like IRL cities, don't they?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
do.
like-
I mean, the last one, GTA 5, that was literally based off of, wasn't it LA, John?
Yeah,
Yep.
Los Angeles.
Yeah. And then I thought of a few other things. I mean, Rockstar's been, they still do stuff. Like, they have all that GTA 5 and Red Dead Online maintenance, well, 99% GTA 5 online. And they release remasters as well. Like, you remember the trilogy that was released not that long ago? Like, wasn't it last year, John?
Yeah, they had the GTA, Vice City, Liberty City, and then it was the original GTA thing. No, San Andreas. Sorry.
Yeah. So, they've still been working on stuff, clearly. It's not like this company is, I want to say almost like, no, I can't say Naughty Dog, even though I'm pretty sure Naughty Dog only had one game, at least one big game before The Last of Us 2, and that was
Really?
Uncharted. Well, listen, no, here's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Here's my whole point.
Okay.
I'm
I
basically
thought you
saying,
misunderstood.
well, Last of Us 2 shit, if that's what you're thinking I was going to say.
No,
but
no. I thought you misunderstood. I thought you weren't gonna say Uncharted.
No, that's the only game between the first game and the last game I'm pretty sure that Naughty Dog made, you know? But my whole point, though, what I'm saying is that you can, like, people give Rockstar a lot of shit for not releasing GTA 6 yet, but they've been doing stuff as well, like, throughout the years, like all these updates and shit.
Yeah, they haven't been just kind of sitting on their ass like most game companies do.
Yeah, and I think what they're doing is they're trying to get, because I can't think of a single bad Rockstar game. Can you guys?
Let me check. Let me do my research.
Now, granted, I'm a little bit limited when it comes to Rockstar games, but let me
Yeah,
just
same
list a
here.
few other ones that aren't GTA. Okay, Red Dead. I already mentioned that. LA
Yeah,
Noir.
well, I know those. That's
Bully.
another good one. What'd you say?
Bully.
Bully. That's a classic.
And here's a controversial one. I can't even say the fucking word. Manhunt. Y'all know that game?
Oh, yeah. That one was... Of course I know that one. That was literally where you just play as a serial killer.
Well, how am I supposed to know? You were like 5 when that game came out or whatever. So, yeah. But yeah, that's another one. I'm trying to think.
honestly thought you were gonna go.
Oh,
You were a little
shoot.
kid. Shut up.
You are a little kid.
Oh no.
Hush, I'm 19.
I just forgot. Rockstar made Midnight Club. That's like literally one of my favorite, card games.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like they're doing nothing. So, but here's what I think, though, overall. I think that they've been working on it ever since GTA 5 was released. Not immediately, granted, but probably like around 2018-ish, or maybe earlier than that. Because you gotta remember, they're one of the biggest video game companies in the world as well. So, I think I think John's kind of right. I think that they're actually way far ahead with GTA 5 or 6. And I mean, who knows? That's actually a very realistic date for releasing it. I'm not gonna lie. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure the last release, besides the remastered ones, was Red Dead Redemption 2. That was in 2018. So, I mean, do the math. It's been 5 years. Well, it came out in like November, I think. So, it's about to be 5 years since Red Dead came out. So, I mean, a new game has to be real soon.
And this is off topic, but it's still game related. So there's how there's an event, so it's called PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah.
They haven't had like a major one since they dropped the price for the PS5, and they showed the PS5. So it's like their first one in like 3 years. They're expected to drop Spider-Man and other game. Like I heard Last of Us is finally getting a multiplayer, like a really good one.
The second game,
2.
you mean?
Yep.
Oh, that dude.
So
If they add that, I'll re-download the game.
So fast.
Well,
That's-
I'll literally
that's one-
download the game. I hate the story. I think it's hot shit. But like, if they can have a good, multiplayer, then I'm about that. I'm all about that. Oh, and here's something else they should add, John, for The Last of Us 2. They should add like the performance enhancer mode where like you can up your FPS from 30 to like 120.
Mm-hmm.
They need to add that too because they only have the PS4 version, which is locked in 30 FPS. So that's the most annoying things ever about playing on PS5 with PS4 games. Is if you play, if you download the PS4 version, it's almost always at 30 FPS. It's annoying. Wouldn't you say so, John?
Yeah.
This is just me though. Whenever I hear a game, it's like, oh yeah, it's coming out soon. I always learn to take with a grain of salt. Ever since one game, Fallout 76,
Did you pre-order that, Lenny?
twice,
It's the same game twice?
Xbox and PC.
Why did you get on both? Why not just play it on one first and then just see how it felt? Then, well,
You know, you're gonna make fun of me for this, but at the time I was seeing someone, I'll say that played on Xbox and it wasn't cross-platform.
Jesus fucking God. Wait, hold on. Alright, I'm not gonna roast. Hold on. So I'm gonna double roast you if the way with the answer you provide. So
I'm waiting.
sorry to burp. So with Fallout 76. Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm not gonna ask this because this is a dumb question. But isn't Fallout
ask
76?
the dumb question anyway.
I'm pretty sure Fallout 76 is multiplayer though, isn't it? Completely.
It is an MMO.
Okay, so it's not like Fallout 4 then.
No, Fallout 4 is like, even Fallout 4 got a little bit. Fallout 4 even got a little bit of a hate, and it still does compared to like Fallout New Vegas or 3. But 76 was its own breed of shit.
Yeah, dude, I was pissed off about the Fallen Survivor game release because it just had so many issues. But looking at some of the Fallout 76 bugs, it's just on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, no, the map wasn't fully developed. It was just open fields and holes that you can walk in.
And then if you turn your screen a certain way, I saw this one glitch where if you turn your screen or look somewhere, then random blackness will just start drawing on your screen no matter where you look.
Yep.
And yeah, it was talk about a mess. We should start calling Fallout 76 Madden 2024.
I know.
What, you guys don't hate insects?
Oh, here's the thing. I'm fine with like stink bugs and such. It's like I see a stink bug, I kill it. Plain and simple. But I'm pretty sure Crew Shorty knows the two. Actually, you guys already know about one bug that I cannot stand, and it actually like makes me panic when I see one. I'm pretty sure you guys know about that one. That's obviously spiders.
Yep.
But the other one that I don't really tell people a lot is I also have a fear of wasps and for some reason honeybees.
I mean, wasps, I can get that. Same with bees, so that's not that, unextraordinary.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people.
Though,
John's scared bees too.
Here's the thing with honeybees, though. I don't like actively kill them because I like honeybees. It's just I don't want to be stung. That's my fear with them. Wasps, though, I actively will avoid them at all costs. And this is a story from when I was in elementary school, okay? So, just a context, no, I wasn't in middle school or high school. My house, we had like a wasp problem, so we had like 3 or 4 wasp hives around my house.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Oh,
bless you, buddy.
What did you say?
Did you get
Oh,
stung?
bless you, John.
what?
But what ended up happening was I actually had to ring my neighbor's doorbell so he could help me get past the wasps. I was that afraid of them as a kid. Like, now I can handle them, but he taught me this neat little trick of running as fast as I can and pretty much almost breaking down my door.
Nice. Knowing Lenny's gonna belly flop the door, and then the door's just gonna break right on open. That's what's gonna happen.
You.
But
Yeah.
no, that's understandable. I get that. My brother is afraid of wasps too because when we were young, so he's an idiot for this, but what happened
Did he get
was
stung?
he did. But listen, so there was a wasp nest that was like right outside of one of the windows in the house, and my dad went outside to take it down, and my brother, I don't know why, but for some reason, because this was literally on a window, okay, if you want to watch it get taken down, why would you watch from the outside, watch from the inside? But he was being a stupid little kid, and he's like, you know what, it would be more funny and entertaining if I stand right in front of the wasp nest and see it get taken down. So he did that, not in front of it, but he was like 5 feet away from it or something like that. I don't know. But he was far enough away, and then my dad takes it down and doesn't get stung, and then my brother, he ends up getting stung because he's too close. And ever since then, I mean, I don't wish that, he live in fear of that or anything, but he was dumb as fuck for that. So, I mean,
Actually,
I
this
can
brings me to
understand.
a
I can understand though if you have a fear because of something like that.
Yeah, but here's this is another kind of off-topic question, but have any of you guys ever been stung by a bee or wasp?
No,
Dude, I literally got stung
never for me.
2 weeks ago. It hurt, but
Was it by
Dude, I
a bee
remember-
or a wasp?
it was a bit by a bee. Dude, my sister, I remember her getting stung. She just kept crying for like 30 minutes. It was when like
Was she was a
9.
kid, or was this like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago?
No, I got stung 2 weeks ago. It was my first ever bee bite. It was when I was walking home from work.
Yeah, again, I've never gotten stung. Can't relate. Losers.
I've never been stung either.
Oh, I
Must
thought
be
you.
nice.
Oh,
No, I've never been stung. I have the fear of being stung.
okay. Is that as bad though as the spiders, or
Oh no, not even close. Actually,
so spiders
honestly,
are your number one fear?
No.
Still,
Let me rephrase this. Actually, it's worse. Actually, it's. I know that's hard to believe, but it is actually worse because
the wasps or
if
the spiders?
the wasps.
I mean, that's not really that hard to believe. Again, because we're talking about wasps, Lenny. So
Like if I see a spider in my office, I'll feel myself get scared, but then I'll just like calm myself down and just make sure it doesn't go near me. You get what I mean?
yes.
But then when it comes to wasps, I see one flying around me. I am instantly go into fight or flight mode, and I 99% of the time choose flight.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think anyone likes hearing the buzzing sound. Like I'm the same way.
I feel like I'm gonna get ha-ha'd for this, but when I was in, I was at you guys don't know what Oaks Park is, do you?
No.
It's what the freaking word? It's almost like a
Nature
carnival,
preserve?
but
Oh,
no, it's like a carnival attraction. There we go.
Lenny plays basketball.
Yeah,
All right, I was.
I
Gonna,
did.
Did you Shaq?
Actually, what
What did you say?
was I? He said did he ask if I was Shaq? Hell no, I wasn't Shaq.
Oh, I thought he said, "Do you shave?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he's like, hey, Lenny, do you shave?
Lenny
No.
or John, I don't think Lenny wants to be your new Lester B over here. Okay.
But if you ask
Let him-
if you're asking what position I played power forward.
Nice.
But all
I
right.
played power forward, and then later on, let's see, 3rd grade I was power forward, 4th grade I was power forward, 5th grade I was power forward, and then I was changed to shooting guard
No.
because I had a shooting percentage of, again, this is elementary school basketball, so you guys know elementary school basketball, you don't really expect them to score a lot, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
I
can
averaged-
put the baskets down. You know, you can adjust those, right?
We didn't. Ours were NBA average.
Oh hell
What
no!
the fuck?
What are they
we
trying to
didn't come down
raise
at
like
all.
a bunch of fucking elementary school clones or something?
No, that's just how the rules were. We played on the standard NBA height.
Dude, ours was like 4 or 5 feet.
Oh, ours was like 8 feet.
Jesus.
I mean, mine wasn't like super small, but it wasn't 8 feet. It was like, trying to think, it was like maybe 6 feet or something. Not quite sure, but
Ours
it was
8 feet.
definitely down to accommodate. Now look, we don't expect little Kyle or whatever to be able to slam dunk. Okay,
Yeah, no one was able to dunk. You were. Let's put it this way. This is just how accurate my shooting was. I averaged 15 points a game.
Nice.
Hey, Steph Curry.
I averaged 15 points a game, and I was pretty much considered on my team. If it was I remember after my 5th grade year, there was this trend where if I was on the court and like the quarter was about the end, there was a countdown.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
People, like parents from my team, they would start counting down, and then I'd get thrown the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I've made half-court shots. I've made 3-pointers.
God
Damn, Lenny, you should have stuck
I
with
was a
it.
shooter. I remember even in middle school and high school, one of my old teammates, I'll say his first name here, Carson. My friend Carson, he was even like, his dad was the coach, and him and his dad were like, you need to join the team.
Yeah, Lenny.
Because I was one of the most accurate shooters.
Hey, man,
Nice.
it could have been an NBA right
And
Yeah, why didn't you stay with it, Lenny?
I didn't want to try out. I was afraid of trying out. But here's the
Damn.
there was one game at home. We had a home game, so it was in my city. I think I scored 15 points straight.
Nice. That's crazy.
And then it was the 4th quarter, and my coach was yelling at me, "Stop shooting!" Because the scoreboard, we were actually going up against my team. My city had 2 teams, and we were going up against the other team. So I was going up against other people from my city. And the score
gotta
at the end
feature
of the
Jordan.
game, a lot of people in my team called me Jordan for this. I scored 15 points straight, and at the end of the 4th quarter, we won by a landslide. It was 25-50.
Nice.
25 to what?
25-50.
Oh,
We beat them by a literal landslide.
god damn.
Oh, I was so proud.
Lenny, if you're that good, what were you afraid of then? You would have been fine.
Because I'm fat.
You know.
Yeah, but like, I mean, look, in football, like our football at our school, I mean, most people say you have to be really tall to play football as well, or like big. Dude, there'd be the scrawniest, smallest kids ever doing it. I mean, we would call them the ball, sure. That's not exactly the position they want to play or be.
It's one of the It's the only thing from high school I regret was not trying out for the basketball team.
Yeah, because who knows where you could
Would
be.
I have gotten varsity? More than likely not, but I would have definitely played.
Lenny,
Come
I
on.
mean, in 9th grade and 10th grade, I mean, you can do JV. That's pretty common. I mean, it's pretty rare a freshman is able to get in the varsity in any sport.
I know.
I don't think there were any.
And here's the other
There
thing.
were no freshmen. Yeah, but still, I mean, if you can shoot, you can shoot.
Because I'm 5'9", while there were other people on my team that were much taller than me.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're good. They could just be tall and that's it. That doesn't mean they can use their height to their advantage.
Oh, they were good.
Yeah, but they probably weren't naturally good. They probably had to work their ass off.
Probably. Even like nowadays, if I go into the court and shoot around, I'm not as accurate as I used to be. But if I go and practice every day, I'm pretty sure I can get back to shooting average.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Do it.
Like, I go to a gym, and even in the gym, I was like a 12-year-old kid playing with like 16, 17-year-olds, and I was still shooting I was still scoring 3-pointers on them.
Mm-hmm. John, what were you going to say?
Hey, man. Still have time.
Yeah, Lenny, you could try out for your college.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Why not?
Because why not wait and I can try it at...
I mean, you could do that, but I mean...
Wait, you're going to Penn State?
No.
You realize how many P colleges there are, John?
No.
Well,
usually mean for Penn State University?
Maybe on the East Coast.
Oh,
John, that could mean a lot of colleges.
I know,
Let's
I
keep it
know,
real,
I
dude.
know.
Yeah, my excuse at the time was I was focusing on academics,
Some
Yeah.
nerdy ass shit. Sorry.
which
I'm just,
I was pretty good at academics too. Would I
Oh.
say I was the best? No, but I was pretty good.
Oh, bullshit, you weren't one of the best. You literally skipped a grade.
I didn't skip a grade. I graduated a grade early. There's a difference.
Well, you can still skip a grade and then graduate early. It's the same thing.
yeah, I didn't officially.
I'm not
skip a
saying you
grade,
got
though.
held back, if that's what you're trying to think.
No, it's
Unlike John.
I get what you mean, but I didn't officially
I
skip
never
a
got
grade.
held back.
And I
Sean got
remember
held
even
back.
I remember even after I graduated, I still got all
In the
the
yearbook.
emails for seniors and everything, even on my old account because it was linked to my phone. And I actually had to call my high school. I was just like, "Hey, do I need to bring my diploma for proof that I graduated? Stop sending me emails."
I was kidding about John. But, John, didn't Sean kind of get held back? Even though
Yeah.
he did graduate with us?
No, dude, you should know that because
The yearbook?
didn't he get held? Yeah. He got held. I don't know what, dude. So tell me the thermal. So I don't know if I showed you, but Sean on the yearbook, he was on the yearbook twice. He was on the junior yearbook, and he's also on the freshman, but he didn't have any picture taken.
Wait, he was in the freshman when we were in the juniors?
No, sorry. He was in the junior yearbook, but he was no. On the senior picture, he never got his senior portrait, but they had his name on it, and he was also on the junior side with his picture on it, just his regular picture yearbook.
Ah, I gotcha. Now, I have a question for Lenny real quick. Lenny, so I don't know how your state works, just like you don't really know how our state works. But let's say that there's somebody that just does terrible in all their classes for the most part. If they keep doing terrible, will they just graduate anyway?
It depends, honestly, because in Oregon you have the No Child Left Behind policy, which means
Oh.
it's kind of stupid. If let's say you failed every class, you still have the chance to graduate via makeup exams. It's just gonna take you a little bit, and even then, those exams are like middle school level.
Mm-hmm.
John,
And
what were
even
you gonna say?
nowadays,
Yeah, he's right. And you know how
this is
Do
gonna
you-
sound. Sorry, go ahead.
thermal quick
Sorry,
one.
John.
Do you guys have HSAs? They're called high school assessment.
Or
What do you
MSA?
mean by that?
It may be OSA in your state because it's Oregon. It's
No,
basically
HSA.
not-
It's called high school assessment.
yeah, I know, but
H-
there's also MSAs too.
What do
Oh,
you
yeah,
do in those
Maryland.
exams? Because it might be
So-
under a different name
so-
here.
So these exams, you and I can admit to this because I failed one of the exams and I had to do an alternative project to pass it. So it's,
Like state testing?
sure. but
Yeah,
it's
I think it is actually. Well, kind of, isn't it?
Ours was biology, American government, math, and I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was just those three. We had to pass those three.
Wasn't there a history one
And
too?
It's American government.
Oh,
That's
government.
that's the history.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and we had to pass all those three tests to graduate high school. So I
Oh.
think we take them we start taking them during our freshman year or junior or
Freshman year,
Or our
technically.
sophomore.
It's
Yeah,
coming back to
freshman.
me because the government one that was from our freshman year.
yeah.
Come
Because,
back to crush because you failed all of them.
What do you mean?
No.
What are you trying to say right now? I'm not Lester B.
I-
I'm not the Mr. Straight E's. Okay.
Dude, I failed my government, so I retook it again. I failed it again because I wasn't studying, so I had to take a bridge plan, which is like a project you do. It's like a size. It's like a binder they give you. It's like a project that you gotta do. It's an alternative way to pass the exam, they grade it and they see how you do. But this time, you get help. You go in this special classes, and
Special.
they'll guide you. Yes.
Sorry.
But
and then, yeah.
sorry, go ahead, John. Finish. I don't want to
Oh, but-
accident. I keep accidentally interrupting you.
Me
My
too.
fault.
I'm sorry too.
No, but basically, we had to pass all 4 of them to graduate high school. Because if not, you're not gonna graduate.
Yeah.
Then did we have those? Yes, but here's the catch. They were in Oregon. They're not called. What were they called?
HSAs.
HSA.
HSA, yeah.
For us, they were called the S-backs.
But
So
have
I never
you-
took the state testing.
Have you had any, like, I guess people that were just complete retards that, you know, had grades like Lester B and Sean and all that, and who basically had, you know, Agent 007 like 0.07 GPAs or whatever?
The only class they passed was PE. Yes.
And they've graduated.
Well, they died. Well, they...
Oh my lord.
I'm sorry for laughing.
No,
Wait.
that's fine. I didn't care. I laughed when he died too, and then I got judged for the rest of the year.
Okay, but I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about just like, you know, anyone that's stupid that, you know, just doesn't pass any of that, but they still graduate.
Yes,
I'm
I'm just gonna
people
cut.
that have done that.
Oh yeah, like I'll give an example here. I'm gonna call her by a different name if that's okay. Her name is, let's say, Amy. All right.
Sure.
Sure.
It's not a real name, but freshman,
Sure.
sophomore, juniors. What?
Nothing.
So freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. I can't say senior year because I wasn't around, but those 3 years, she failed all core classes, and failed all core classes. The only classes she passed was, actually, I think she got a C in band somehow.
How do you get
got
a
a
C
C?
in band?
She got a C in band. She would pass writing with like a C, and not English writing. I mean like creative writing.
Oh.
And art, she would like pass with a B. She would only pass like electives, but every other core class, math, history, social studies, English, writing, not English, English, health, PE, and science, she would flunk.
And she still passed.
And then she graduated, yes, because she completed all the high school equivalency tests in 2 weeks.
Okay, but she still
Wow.
completed something though that required graduation, right?
Yes.
I wonder.
And
if
then
Sean-
another one of my
go on.
IRA friends named Dan did the same thing. He actually freshman year he failed almost every class, I'm pretty sure. And then sophomore year he was actually thinking about dropping out. And I remember our counselor, one of the counselors, his counselor to be specific, actually called him to his office to discuss that rumor.
Mhm.
Because at our high school, we had a small class, so if someone dropped out, we would know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get that. Well, here's what I'm
Yeah,
bringing
and-
up though, real
He
quick.
didn't drop out, though. I'm proud of him, though. I'm actually very proud of him, because after sophomore year, he actually kicked up his game. He stopped smoking weed. He stopped smoking weed.
What could have been?
He stopped just not caring.
And he did better with his life.
Yeah, he did.
Man,
What could
like,
have been?
it could have been
man?
Lester
What could've-
B. What
Like,
could have
here's
been
the thing,
Lester B.
he didn't smoke weed often, but he graduated high school. He wasn't top of the class or anything, but he graduated, but he wasn't number 147 either. But he was by
You
the
mean
way,
Mr. 472 for us.
my class, yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure in my graduating class, the last person was the guy that died, and they still got him a diploma, just in recognition.
Yeah.
But he was last in the class.
Okay, but
And no, continue.
I was just gonna say, because me and John, I mean, dude, John, let me ask you this: if someone like Sean, who's gotten straight E's in pretty much every class, including gym, I'm pretty sure, like, can you see him doing any of those like side things to just graduate?
Dude, I'm gonna be, dude. Knowing Sean, knowing he's a bully, probably make others do it, and
Oh, so that's how he graduated? He bullied Jimmy into doing all of his required stuff, like his required projects?
I don't know, but knowing Sean, it could be, yeah, a possibility.
Alright, but like seriously though, I mean, there's no way he actually did that. But I mean, here's why I'm asking though, because we knew some very stupid people, Lester being included, who were easily, I want to say, around like Sean was literally Mr. 472, who was the very last in our class rankings. And I feel like he had a tie for like, I feel like 472 was also tied with like, let's say 450, okay? There's a lot of these fools out there, okay?
Yeah.
So
I think Dylan told me one time he was like 445.
dude, well, Dylan had, dude, I'm not gonna do this because like I have a limit of how I'll troll Dylan, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I still have a picture of his grades from back in the day, and if you look at his grades, all you see 5 E's, and I think he had one A, it was in creative writing or theater, I don't remember, and then he had like a B, and then I think a D, and then 5 E's with it. So, and I'm not going to tell this story, but there was also another time when Lester had to literally give his wrestling coach his report card, and his coach saw the 5 E's on there, and can you imagine how awkward that would be? It would just be so awkward. Lenny, it's like, Lenny, how would you react if you handed your dad your report card and he saw 5 E's on there?
My school didn't have E's.
Okay, well, okay, you know what an E is, an F.
If I handed him my report card and it had even one F on it, I would never see the light of day again.
Well, Lenny and John, you two are obviously both different from me and Lester. Well, more different than me and Lester, because, you know, if you guys get bad report cards, then, you know, Asian parents will just get the nunchucks out.
Here's how this is gonna be confusing. But how mine was is, if I brought a report card home, let's say I got an A in everything except, I hate to admit this, B in PE.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Wait, how do you have a B in PE? I have to ask this right now.
No comment.
Did you skip?
No.
Then how did you get a B?
Pacer test.
Are you serious? No, are you
What?
serious? Are you serious?
I don't have good stamina.
No. I'm not hating on you for the pacer test. I'm just saying the pacer test counted for that much.
It counts as an assessment.
But what's the score? Like, I mean, even if you got like 10 or whatever, or like, I don't know, 5, you still did it technically.
Yeah, and I get an F in the grade book.
But that's stupid though, especially after one little thing. How do you get a B as an overall grade? For like the whole class. That's stupid. Dude, no, you got an A, Lenny. Alright, you got an A. I think
no,
we
I got
can
a
agree.
B minus.
No, you got an A. Right, John?
But here's the thing. Tim, you know those you remember when it's one of those PE days that there's a sub, or they make us just do work, like actual paperwork?
Dude, I never did that.
I was friends with all the substitute teachers.
I never did that. I literally never would do that. Dude, John, you were in my class. Did you do it?
Dude, yes, because I thought they were graded. Apparently, they weren't even graded. They just for us to do. And I thought, like, for us, like, back then, I used to be lenient when people would get like B's in PE, because I used to think for a long time that those papers were graded.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll give Lenny this. I don't know if it's like this there where Lenny lives, but for us now, I'm pretty sure that the year after our PE year, John, or maybe it was after we graduated, I don't know, that the school changed up, or the county changed up PE a little bit, and they added more written assessments with it. Well, I was just gonna say, real quick, I was just gonna say that when my brother started, he had to start doing like quarterly tests in PE, which is just so unbelievably stupid. You don't go there, dude. Learn about muscles in health class, not when you're playing basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody. I don't think LeBron James already doesn't have a brain, so let's use Steph Curry, who kind of does. Steph Curry probably doesn't. He probably doesn't remember half the muscles in your body, even though he's using them. So it's just stupid. Lenny, go on.
So in my high school, we never had written tests for PE, but the pacer test made up for like 20% of your grade.
God,
that's stupid. Why? There's literally no reason why.
The only reason I didn't get a C in the class was I actually did the pacer test.
Dude, but
even then, I wasn't enough to get an A in the class. In health, though, I passed with almost 100%.
But Thermal, quick question. Let's say you broke your leg out of nowhere, not because of the pacer, but you have an injury. You're not able to do the pacer. Is that an excuse though? Can you use that as an excuse?
Yes, this is where you'll get an E in my school, and an E stands for excuse.
Okay. Dude,
actually,
Oregon
no, you'll
is so
get a P.
backwards.
You'll get a P, a pass, which it means you get the credit, but you don't. AK, you get the credit, but you don't get the you don't get a grade. It doesn't affect your GPA at all.
I still hate. I still feel bad for my sister, because off topic, because you know how COVID ruined everyone up in college, like with the pass. She's not getting a valedictorian or the one that one prestige award that I told you about Thermal a couple days ago.
Yep.
She's not getting that because her A's turned into a P during COVID years.
That makes no sense though. Why? Why does it matter? Seriously.
I know. That whenever I hear the word P as a grade, it pisses me off. I feel so bad for her.
Dude, that sounds so. That really that sounds so insulting though, because a P could have been some idiot it could have been like me, for example, who basically didn't try at all in my college physics class, and I passed by the nail of my teeth by just doing the homework and putting in minimum effort. Like, so insulting, just stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
Lenny, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was in high school at the time, but they did transfer to P's, and I'll be honest, when they decided to do P's for one semester, my grade average didn't dip at all. It flatlined, but my work quality went downhill.
What do you mean downhill? It got worse?
I just stopped actually doing work, and I was in Discord with you guys in the middle of class.
Well, that makes sense though, because if you get a P, I don't know if. Well, let me ask you this. I guess both of you, the P's you're talking about, can that be anywhere from 100% to like 70%, or can? Dude, then no wonder, because why would you try?
Like let's say I finished the sem with an 89%. And one of my friends that was also in the class finished our class with a 97%. We both get a P on our final grade for college.
Okay, I get that, but like
he doesn't get his A, I don't get my B.
I get that. No, I get that. That's what I'm saying. Is like you can put. It doesn't matter how much effort you put in, because if you put in more effort than somebody that would get a C in a class, then that's just insulting, Yeah,
it really was, because like I I can't say anything for myself, but there were a lot of my classmates that actually put in a lot of work and effort just to get a
Yep.
P. It's like with me, I'll be honest, when I learned we weren't going to get a letter grade, we were going to get a P. This is what I did. I remember US history. I did the absolute bare minimum.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
remember Zoom meetings, skipped them. I only did the assignments that the teacher put out, and then I actually emailed him. I was like, "Hey, with all my work turned in, can I get a P?" Right? And he's like, "Yes, you fulfilled everything to get a P." After that, he never saw me again. He never saw me.
So I have a question. When you did that, like, let's say that there wasn't a P and that you just put in that same amount of work. Okay, what grade do you think you would have gotten?
Oh, I would have gotten like a 71%.
Okay, so you were
Yeah.
really surfing on the edge, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Because if I'm not gonna get my letter grade, why would I try?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so stupid because, I mean, again, it's, for some people it's easier to get good grades than others naturally. You can get more info in class or whatever, but it's not good because it just seems like a way to make people get lazy. You know what I mean? I mean, it literally made you lazy, Lenny. So, I mean, where's the benefit?
Yep, but then after my I'm sorry, but in my junior year though, we ended up getting our letter grades back, and then my work went into overdrive.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, that's,
I'll be honest,
that's just
I still
as stupid.
slacked off. I'll be honest, I still slacked off a lot, but I had ways to get around it.
That's even stupider though, because if you just do it, I mean, I get trying something, but dude, that's pretty stupid though. Because if you try it, I mean, the next year, if there's one thing here's one transition from high school that I kind of struggled with a little bit at first. Before our freshman year, me and John, we would have this, we would have all of our classes. We would have 7 classes in a day.
Oh yeah. I was about to. Yeah.
Yeah, so
We would.
you want to go?
No. It was 10 classes, right?
No, it wasn't 10, it was 7.
So it was up to, because we call it period. The period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
and usually lunch happens in between 4 and 5. Depends. There's A lunch, B lunch, C lunch.
Yeah.
But then, wasn't it our junior year or sophomore year?
It was our
where
sophomore year.
Yeah,
Sophomore
we
year.
transitioned. Yeah, we can. So with those 7 classes in our freshman year, our class would only average like 40 minutes a class. But then sophomore year, it would be like
45.
an hour and 15. No, yeah,
Hour
it
and a
would be an
half
hour.
about.
Yeah, per class. So they would only, and we would have A day, B day. So other like
Oh, we had a
classes
block
would
schedule.
alternate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what we had. Imagine, let me just tell you this though. Switching from the 7 classes a day schedule to the A day, B day. I mean, the A day, B day, I felt like that actually helped quite a bit. I feel like that was a good change for us. But in general, whenever you have changes, especially big changes like these, in a school, then, I mean, high school kids aren't good with reacting to it, in my opinion. At least the first year. Wouldn't you say so, John?
Dude, sophomore year is probably one of my worst years in high school. I did not transition very well with that schedule.
I mean, what about junior year, though?
That was my best year.
Okay. And then,
Me,
so the schedule,
Senior
though, was beneficial, right? Like, the actual scheduling, like, A day, B day?
took me some time. Took me a year to adapt, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in general, like, I don't get why schools have to change shit like that, It makes no sense.
You want
Dude, 'cause-
to hear about a massive change?
Is it
Sorry for interrupting.
is it good? I mean, I'm done. Is it good or bad? First.
Technically, it can be seen as both.
All right, what is it?
This is what happened. Beforehand, in my school district, if you were a 6th grader, you were still in elementary.
Uh-huh.
But Yeah, you were
What?
still in you were still in elementary school. But when me and I'll just say Val, so Crush doesn't have to Crush doesn't have to beep. But when me and Val graduated 5th grade, what happened was it was midway through our summer vacation. All parents get an email. It's like all 6th graders will now report to the middle school.
Dude, that
fuck?
is beyond stupid.
And yeah, because here's the thing: they had to. Our year was so adjusted just so they could actually make us work in the middle school. And how it ended up working was, I did not like it. I did not. When you guys were in middle school, did you get to pick some of your classes, like your electives?
No.
I
We
don't remember. I don't think I mean, I think
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
the
remember.
option. I think I may have had the option, but I don't think I ever went through with it if I was able to.
Dude, I
So
had to take a
in-
forest class. I did not like. Sorry for interrupting, but I.
No, you're good.
Do you think that's a class I would want to have?
Yes.
Hell no. No.
In my
Carry
middle
on.
school, there were 4 electives that you could take, and they were so like overwhelmed on what we did with 6th graders, what they did with 6th graders, that you know how there's 36 weeks in a school year, right?
Yes.
They divided it by 4, so we had to take all 4 electives.
Oh.
So my not freshman year, my 6th grade year in middle school, I had to take creative writing. I took creative writing, speech, Spanish, and I don't remember the 4th one, but I had speech. Speech, it was speech. I had to take all 4,
Mhm.
even though I didn't want to take any of them. I remember
Yeah.
that's why I can say a few words in Spanish, because I had to take a Spanish class, and I actually respected the teacher. She was awesome.
Mr. Rios, the stripper. Sorry.
No, my Spanish teacher there, that was her last year there, and I tried in her class. I enjoyed it. I had some friends in it, and it was fun. I liked her class.
I think overall we
Hey.
can agree though.
And I was so proud because she taught me words like cabron.
I was gonna
Hey,
say
Tim.
though. Well, actually, yeah. What is it?
Is it true that Miss Rios was a stripper?
I don't know. I never
I
had
heard
her.
it.
Number one, maybe.
Oh.
I mean, I know Miss
Yeah.
Rio's the Spanish teacher. I know that someone looked her name up and found her on Facebook smoking hookah, and
That was Monty.
and everyone started showing it around the school, and it was pretty funny. But, I have no idea, dude. I really don't. But I think
Alright,
overall we can agree, though, that, I mean, look, a 6th grade being in elementary school, that sounds outrageous to me, only because that's not how it is in Maryland, okay? 6th grade, you're in middle school. But if you have
Yep.
it like that, now, I get, you know, I don't really know the exact reasons why that was there to begin with, but if there was a reason, it should be there. Like, it's as crystal clear as this. If there's a reason 6th graders should be in elementary school, then why are you moving them back to middle school? That's my question. And-
Wait.
You know the reason?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So my school district was slightly behind the national standard,
Yeah.
meaning 6th graders were still in middle school, they were still in elementary school. And but what happened was midway through our summer, the state found out, and they pretty much my school district got a warning. They had to change it, so they immediately changed it midway through the summer.
Wait, Thermal. Quick question: were you affected by this?
Yeah, me and Val were the first 6th graders ever in that middle school.
But what I'm saying, though, is that, you know, like, I mean, why wasn't it there to begin with, though? That's my question.
Because our school district was behind.
Wait. Can you give me a sec? I'm getting a phone call from the hiring manager that I did.
Yeah, sure.
No problem. Take your
I'm
time.
going to use the bathroom in a second.
All right.
But wait, let me just finish real quick though. I'm just here. Basically, the whole thing I'm saying though is, if you make a change, just keep it and don't change back. At least for a long time, for you know, and make it a good reason why you change. There's so many stupid reasons in schools that to change shit when you just don't need to change stuff, you know? Just dumb.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest change. And you probably won't remember this, but did you ever have a elementary school like graduation quotation mark?
Yes, actually, I do remember that, surprisingly.
Me and Val did not.
Hmm.
We never got a certificate for finishing elementary school. We didn't get like a little ceremony or anything.
I'm back.
We were supposed to be in elementary school for 6th grade, but it swapped midway through the summer. So we never had a little ceremony saying, "Hey, these kids graduated elementary school." We never had that.
I mean,
we never.
oh wait, dude, Tim, I got the interview
Oh, nice,
for that
dude.
job.
Dude, I'm proud.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
thanks.
Congratulations.
But thanks. But yes, I never really.
Crush.
No, but
You need to make him hair cake for celebration.
All right,
Bro.
no, we're making human cake. All right, anyone watching, send toenails to John's house and send anything you want. Send poop.
Piss,
Send hair. Send send your
Pubes.
cum sock or whatever, and and then we'll send a
No,
whole
but,
bunch of black guys there too, and then
no. But
Yeah.
my question earlier was: were you affected by thermal? Like, were you going to 6th grade when that happened? Or
Yes.
no? So wait, did your parents have to like find a middle school for you and have to like do that stuff
No,
during the summer?
I just went to my city's middle school.
No.
Because my city has 2 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school.
Okay.
So what happened was we just were immediately thrown headfirst into the fire of long story short, we were just thrown into the fire of middle school without a warning. So did you guys' middle school ever have rewards?
Can you
yes,
answer that?
actually, but John and me weren't in the same middle school. But
Yeah, we're
I mean,
in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming when you say rewards, you're not talking about like teachers doing something on their own accord and giving you like free candy if you do well on the quiz or something, right?
No. I'm talking like
An
Okay.
actual graduation. They take time and
Okay.
be like, "Hey, this
Not-
is."
not even that.
Not graduation.
I mean,
We never had Well, no, I'm lying. We did have a graduation for my middle school, but the rewards I'm talking about, basically, I don't exactly remember how it worked, but teachers had like these little fake fucking dollars or whatever. Yeah, teachers had these nuts. No, that sounds so bad. If you replace dollars, teachers said giving dollars to kids, and you replace that with teachers giving these nuts to kids, that doesn't sound good. So,
yeah, you had Crush went to school with Mr. Pepsi Stein.
bro, the bad part is my middle school did have a pedophile, so I really probably should just stop talking at this point.
Yeah, and my high school did. Yeah.
But anyway,
Actually,
so-
you got to talk
Wait.
to the man, the myth, the legend himself.
just
didn't
hold
you?
on, just real quick. Well, real quick, the pedophile looked like Johnny Sins or Mr. Clean, which sadly
Oh, no.
he puts a sad image to Johnny Sins, sadly, very slightly. But anyway,
Who was it?
it was this fucking guy named Mr. Smith. He got in trouble because
yeah,
someone
oh.
reported him because he was leaving inappropriate comments on girls' Facebooks. And which this is the dumbest shit ever. Apparently it was like people in my grade wearing bikinis or whatever when we're in 7th grade, which dude, that's that's pretty bad. That's not good at all. That's not good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can be that stupid. Just dude, what, just watch porn. Watch porn. Why you gotta do that? Stupid ass. But anyway, just to real quick finish while saying though. If you did good in a class or whatever, teachers would give you like this dollar. A dollar or some kind of note. I don't remember. It wasn't an actual dollar. It was just a fucking dollar that was printed, you know. And
Yeah.
they would give you this note and you'd write your name on it. And you would take it up to the office and you'd put it in this box. It was kind of like a voting box almost. And what teachers would do is after every week, they would pick out a name from the box. And if your name was called or read on the announcements, then you could go to the office and get something. I don't remember what, but you could just get something. So
Yeah, my middle school did something like that, but my middle school's mascot was a tiger. So they were called Roars Awards.
Alright.
And what happened was in you collected these and you would turn them into a teacher and they put them in like a spreadsheet of all the students. And if you got, let's say, actually it was 30, 60, 90. In 1 year, if you got 30 of them, you'll get a silver thing called a tiger card with that gave you special privileges. And then if you got 60, you got a gold, 90 diamond. Diamond tiger cards pretty much allowed you to get away with murder in that school. Every day you got to, yeah, pretty much. So in with a diamond tiger card, I had a diamond tiger card 7th and 8th grade year. I only got gold in my 6th. But that's when I made connections with teachers in 6th grade, and then 7th and 8th grade I had the connections, so I would just go to a teacher and he would write me a Roars Award for doing absolutely nothing.
Nice.
I
Savage.
made. You want to hear the connections I had? It was the school librarian, the counselor, and I think my English teacher. Once per year with a diamond card, I didn't need to eat the school's cafeteria lunch. I could literally go up to the principal and say, "Hey, by the way, could you buy me lunch from somewhere of my choice?" Once a year.
What?
No
Yep,
way.
Yep.
No.
Diamond card. Once
Dude,
per
we
year,
literally
you
have a
can
rule in our schools where you can't have you can't have fast food in general. Number one.
Dude,
And number two, you can't have like well,
Delivery.
you can have
Dude.
you can have store-bought products obviously,
bro.
but you can't have like let's say your mom made your food or whatever, you can't have them you can have them bring certain items, yeah, but you can't have them bring. You can have them bring like sandwiches or whatnot. And I don't know if this applies for our high school, John, but this was middle school. But if you bring like a whole bunch of like cookies or whatever or homemade products just for you in general, then you can't have that. It's so stupid.
In my middle school, yeah, with a diamond card, you could have the principal buy you lunch of anywhere of your choice. I remember one of my friends he had the same connections I did, so he had a diamond card. I think you're gonna like actually your jaw's gonna drop. One time, I think it was 7th grade year. For lunch, I got 3 pizzas.
Jeez.
Well, Lenny,
I
that
didn't
makes
eat them
sense.
all.
That makes sense how you started your mukbang career.
I didn't eat them all, but I asked
Uh-huh.
for 3 pizzas, and we got 3 pizzas.
So
Dude,
what if you
no.
asked to go to like the Oregon Grill or something, somewhere that is like $100 per person? What do you
He
think
would
would
have to
happen?
do it. The principal would do it. The principal. We would actually get he would write us a pass to skip the day, and we'd go, and that's happened before.
And would he drive you too?
Yep. Well, we took
Dude.
a bus. He would arrange a school bus, actually.
Well, I was gonna say because I'm pretty sure that's very illegal. If
Yeah, he didn't drive us. He arranged a school bus,
okay,
but it was awesome. And then
Jeez.
what was another thing with I'm trying to remember a diamond card. And I still have all my cards. I had 8 of them in total by the time I graduated middle school, and I think some of them still have like the legible writing on the back. I'll have to reread them again. And once in a while, you would hear over the announcements, like you would hear like a student aide yell. You hear like a tiger surprise in the library or something. And to most students, it was just like eh. But if you had a silver, gold, or diamond tiger card, you could show that to your teacher. And then if you hear that tiger surprise over the intercom, show that past your teacher, and you got to go out of class and go do an activity. Like I think one time it was pumpkin carving. Yeah, the counselor kind of really adored us, if you couldn't tell.
yeah,
Not in like a pedophile way, but we were
Well, I
like
hope
really
not.
good friends with him, and I was sad to see him. He resigned after. This is how much he enjoyed us. After me and Chungus graduated from the middle school, he resigned.
Dude, I got see, Tim, I don't know if I told you this, but I was kind of like the person at our high school that got delivery banned, but he caught me right by the first floor you know where I don't want to dox his name.
Just call him
He's
Bob.
a master, Mr. Master.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know how he's next to like them doors on the first floor.
Yeah.
I got the delivery driver to meet me up there, and I'm not supposed to open that because
Mhm.
during at that time, I also got in trouble because a couple of weeks before that happened, there was like a massive school shooting that I think it was Sandy Hook that happened, and they're like, "You're not supposed to let people in, or you're not supposed to open stuff for
Yeah.
people. Never know." Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
I gotcha.
And then a couple of weeks after that, they like folded the announcement that um, ordering for delivery is prohibited in school. Like, please bring your lunch and stuff.
Bruh, look,
Yeah.
I get not, I get not letting strangers in. That's a no-brainer. But listen,
I didn't even let him in. I went outside
I know,
and
I know, and I get why, the school wouldn't want students going outside when, to do stuff, because who knows what could happen. You could get abducted, worst case scenario. But to be fair, though, it's pretty stupid, though, if you get food and you can't just grab it and eat it, Because what are the teachers going to do? Make you go hungry? You know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
So,
yeah.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never really got fast food when I was in high school, middle school, or elementary school. But if I were to get, like, KFC or McDonald's and the teacher is telling me I can't eat it, well, what else do you want me to do with it, teacher? What? You want me to flush it down the toilet or give it to some black kid? No. It's not what's gonna happen.
Son, not for center.
Knowing woke culture these days, that's exactly what the teacher would say. But no, like, seriously, what do you want me to do? Like, stick it up my butt and eat it that way? Like, what do you want? What do you think? This is literally food, dude. Just let me eat it and piss off. Like, I mean, it's just so stupid. That's stupid, man. That's so stupid. So, that's an actual rule.
You wanna know what's funny about my high school?
Huh.
The rules were so laid back. It was closed campus ever since we became freshmen. Like, it was open before, but when we became freshmen, they closed it. It allowed outside food, but you couldn't go off campus to get it. And yes, you made DoorDash it. But at the time, DoorDash and stuff wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened was one of my friends, friend, I'll call her a friend. But what happened was her boyfriend, he was a new grad, like he just graduated, and he used to bring them lunch from other places. But what happened was my high school, you know how you have like cafeteria food?
Yeah.
So my high school had the cafeteria where you could get the standard lunch. It had an entire deli where you could order like burritos and stuff, like wraps, burritos, and such. And it had its own coffee shop.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a small high school, so
Yeah,
it
that's
had a
pretty
lot
cool.
of amenities.
Better than what we had.
When you guys were in high school, were you guys like you have to eat in the cafeteria period?
No, because I mean, if you're saying if there's a rule saying you have to do that, no. I mean, I don't think teachers would be. I mean, it depends which teacher, but I'm pretty sure if a teacher caught you eating in the stairwell, they probably would tell you to eat somewhere else. I feel, but
Dude,
huh?
dude, with me and Sean got away with we would eat at Glazier's off like
Oh, you eat in the
before.
bathroom.
Well, no, we're not eating in the bathroom. I don't know about you, Lenny. Lenny's taking a dump while eating, but
Well, I have a story where I used to eat lunch, but I'll wait until you guys finish.
I was just gonna say, I mean, this wouldn't happen very often, but I would eat in like Velton's classroom with some of my other friends. There was one time we literally ate there because my friend at the time was worried that Sean was gonna beat his ass. And John, let me give you a hint of who I'm talking about. Jeopardy.
Oh God.
But I mean, I would eat in classrooms sometimes, but for the most part, I would usually just eat in whichever cafeteria my friends were in. So a lot of the time, me and Lester at the time, and a lot of our friends would go down and walk to this woods that was like it was maybe a quarter mile away at the very most, I want to say. And we would all just go down there, and I wasn't smoking there at the time because I was doing cross country and track, and I was paranoid about drug tests and all that. So I would just hang out while Lester and like those people would smoke for them, would go down there and smoke. They would go do it in the middle of the woods. And what we would do is before we'd leave, we would always put a pencil on the like in between the door and the part on the door that clicks, to lock. So we could just easily get back in, no problem. So that's what we would do.
You know what the woods was used for?
Oh boy.
I have a bad feeling.
When a freshman and a sophomore get really horny.
I had a feeling that you were gonna say that, and bro,
there's this story.
You ain't Tarzan and Jane, okay?
What happened? Okay, you're gonna get a good laugh out. Both of you are gonna get a good laugh out of this. I know that, but one of my friends, she was a senior at the time, and her boyfriend was a junior, give or take a junior. He was either a junior or a sophomore. I don't remember. And I was like, hey, and they were like, I was like, oh, hey, how are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're just gonna go to the woods. I'm like, the woods for what? And this is how I learned. They were like, you don't know, everyone goes out there to do it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I did not. She's like, oh, well, yeah, that's what we're gonna go do. I'm like, oh, okay. And then this girl she was wearing like a really big coat, and then under it she had like this full BDSM jury rigged freaking set underneath it so she could be tied to a damn tree.
Bruh, again, how is that? Again,
so much shit that happened in my high school.
Do you really want to Tarzan and Jane it out there in the middle of the jungle? Like, how is that appealing, bro? So here's what I want to talk about. I just kind of wanted to go over the Boogie versus Richard fight and like our afterthoughts on the whole thing, because we've never said it publicly, okay? And we did a live stream on it. So first, I wanted to ask y'all, how did you like the fight?
See, the fight was, dude.
Well, and by the way, when I say fight, I also mean the whole event.
Well, I mean,
we didn't really know the first 3 fights. I could care less. Okay. But the intro was amazing. Jireon with his national anthem was amazing. Wings in his song. The Rockets rock. You can't even.
John, if you're gonna sing, at least sing. Don't just start laughing a second in. But go on.
Yeah. But yeah, but the Wings fight was fun because Wings won, but it was too short, and then Boogie disappointed all of us.
I mean, to be fair though, I wanted Richard to win, partially because I had money on the line.
We had money on the line?
Yeah, because, well, that, and, I mean, look, if you really think about it, what did you really expect, though, to be fair? I mean, some people were saying how, the Boogie dick riders were saying how Boogie's gonna knock him out real quick, but, to be fair, though, Richard is way younger. He's, like, 11 years younger. He may be fatter, but he's also taller. And I mean, look, it's like, Boogie, of course, still has a good chance of winning if he puts the work in. Like, there's been stranger things happen. But Richard in the whole fight, Richard put the work in. You can tell. Richard's form, I would say, is pretty good for a fat dude. Wouldn't you guys say so?
I want him to fight more. Can we get Richard in the ring again?
A lot of people, especially on Twitter, want Richard back in the ring. They want him to fight people like DSP. Now, there's one person that he did say he would fight that said he would fight him as well, and that's Ethan Ralph, who I don't think you guys know who that is, but basically, alright, you know how we make edgy jokes on here, both of you?
Of course.
Well, Ethan Ralph does the same thing, except he's an actual racist. and
To
he's
a point or not to a point?
no, he's like actually racist, and he's stupid about it. He says the hard R on live stream all the time, which I'm not offended personally, but like, you know, he's not a smart dude, and he says a bunch of stupid shit. He's a lolcow, okay? That's basically what I'm saying. And I don't know what Richard did, but Richard did something a couple months before this year, I think, or maybe it was at the beginning of this year. And this dude got really mad. The whole fight, look, I was pissed at first that, you know, it was only a 1 minute round fight, you know? But it kind of makes sense, though, because they're both fat. They probably have terrible endurance. It makes sense. But Boogie just did not look like he trained at all, did he?
I think the only time he trained was when Keem was there.
Mm-hmm.
Keem said so there's this, you guys don't know the DSP drama going on, which I'm not going to get into that, because that's a whole nother...
That's another talk for another...
No, that
day.
I could talk a whole podcast about that, and the mess that Darkside Phil is, that fucking idiot loser, but...
Is Darkside Phil DSP?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's I think he's worse at this point than Richard. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about him. But there's this YouTube channel named Side Scrollers that interviewed him, and he had a disaster. And they interviewed Keemstar yesterday. And Keemstar basically was saying, well, number one, he was saying how he definitely wants to put Wings in the match, like in the ring again. So that's a plus. And shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Besides that. Fuck, I forgot what else I was gonna say. That was mainly it.
It's like, here's the thing. If Richard does become like a boxer and starts doing boxing more, I would watch boxing.
I would too. I mean, the main real boxing I've ever watched was YouTube boxing as a whole. I'm gonna keep it real.
Like, I think this was even in the stream. Check out me or Crush channel. I still haven't
Nice
disputed mine. But what happened with I don't know if it was before or during the stream. I was asking, probably annoying both John and Crush with questions about how the hell boxing works.
I mean, dude, I can't be mad because I'm not an expert at all. I barely know boxing myself. John probably knows more boxing than me because he's a sports dude. The fight as a whole, though, I mean, I was disappointed with Boogie's performance. What did you guys think?
Boogie was definitely let down.
Now, he still has the respect for going in there.
Oh, 100%.
But, dude, I mean, I get it. You're 48 years old. And you're very overweight. But... dude, that was not a good performance. Like, he just was... It's like playing a game of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and you just don't fight back, you know? That's basically the best way I can describe that fight. So, I don't know. It wasn't... I mean, it was a fun fight to watch, but he didn't even make it to round 3. It was bad on his end. But Richard, at least... Yeah. Richard showed us, though, what he can do, and I'm impressed by Richard. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Richard was definitely... He was... I give him credit for this. He did amazing.
But, listen, he did. But here's something that people, especially these idiots on Twitter, they think that, you know, Richard, listen, he did really good, but you have to remember, though, there's still a reason he's a lolcow. He's done a lot of disgusting stuff over the years. A lot of pedophile stuff. Which he's not an official pedophile, but like there's so much evidence that show he could have weird tendencies like that, you know? And, you know, he's an e-beggar and he's all this whatnot. But, like, people are giving him a lot of support, which I get. But, you know, to a point, though.
To a point.
Every time I say to a point, I just think of, well, you know.
Racist to a point. Freaking trains.
But, like, I mean, here's one thing Keemstar did, though, that I didn't fully agree with, is on Twitter, he was basically making fun of one of the Wings troll channels, saying how the troll channel was Wingtings, yeah. I mentioned him before, actually, on the podcast, but...
Yeah.
Wingtings was trying to expose this. There's something new apparently that's coming out with Richard. Someone's claiming, and this isn't very known. It's just known if you're in the Wings community. But someone is someone is reaching out to them, claiming that Richard, was being very inappropriate to them, 6 years ago or something. And they were trying to expose this. And Richard is, I mean, not Richard, but Keemstar is basically saying that, these trolls are just using stupid stuff Wing said over the years to try and, die down the boxing. But he's wrong though, because it's not just that. He's also talking about the age of consent clip that Wing said as well. So I mean, do you guys get what I'm trying to say? To say?
I hate how I'm gonna say this, but here's the thing. Like the EDP clip, people caught him seeing a minor.
Yeah.
All the things Wings said was through verbal. They haven't seen Wings visiting a minor. Everything's been, it's like a he or she say, but this is Wings saying about himself, Well,
but that's not 100% true, though. I mean, yes, he never physically left his chair to see a minor, but he's flirted with 16 and 17-year-olds online. He said the age of consent should be 12, and in the new clip that was exposed, he said it should be 15 as well. And he's done all of this stuff, which, listen, if you ignore the pedophilia stuff, what about, the throwing animals in swamps and killing them comment? What about, exploiting your audience? He's not a good guy. He's really not. He's just a guy that, you like messing with. He's a lolcow. That's what lolcows are. It's same reason with DSP. That's the reason they're famous. But, I mean, he did something good. I'm not trying to say he didn't, again. But I'm just saying, you can't be forgiven that easily in my eyes. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I think if he keeps going down this path, I think there is forgiveness. For what Boogie's done too, by the way.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, Wings is that, and then Boogie still is when he shot the famous clip. What Boogie did was he shot the gun and got arrested.
This is the dumbest. I mean, just to summarize what John's talking about, Boogie, there was this troll named Frank Castle, and Frank Castle and Boogie got into a big argument on Twitter for weeks on end, and Frank Castle, being an idiot, showed up to this guy's doorstep, and Boogie walked out with a revolver, and he fired off a warning shot in the air. Which, listen, I was kind of defending him at first, but now that I think about it, it was pretty stupid to do that. Because, where would, that bullet could hit somebody. You should have at least shot in the dirt, dude. Why did you shoot in the air? So stupid.
Yep.
But,
no.
Boogie and Wings, though, they're on a new step, though, to try and better themselves. So, we'll see what they do from here, but it's unknown as of right now.
I mean, I know Boogie has an easier step than Wings because, Boogie doesn't really have those allegations towards him, bigger allegations, like pedophilia.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, I still see Richard overcoming or overtaking Boogie into, I hope. I'm cheering for Wings.
Listen, at the end of the day, they're both winners. It's DSP that's the loser. So,
yeah.
Which, again, I don't want to talk about him because, dude, if you look online what's going on with him, there's just, oh man, dude, this DSP has an even bigger rabbit hole than Richard. It's something I'm actually looking into, but it's crazy right now what's going on.
There's one, this is a quote from Richard, and this is just one thing that, in my eyes, it will take him a long time to actually be able to. This was when you talking about his forgiveness. It's this is one quote from him that will take a long time to be forgiven, and you know what that is?
What?
A queen that should drive to Conway very slowly.
Well, that's what I was talking about. That was him flirting with the 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds on Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I also just said it like that due to the Richard ABCs.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really care about the racist stuff because, again, back then you could just say whatever you wanted, and I'm pretty sure he's not racist to a point, but
Friggin' trains.
but no, I don't think he's racist. I think he's just making edgy humor, and everyone makes edgy humor, so who cares? And back then, to be fair, I'll say this, okay? Now, this was a terrible comparison. There was an exposed video that came out recently where Richard said that if they legalize gayness, then they should legalize pedophilia. Which, listen, that was a pretty bad one. But, like, to be fair, though, that could have just been a joke or something from back then in, like, 2010 or something, I'll give him that. But in that same clip, though, he also said the age of consent should be 15, so I can't defend that. So, but
there's one thing I know Crush is probably going to remove this from the podcast, but this is what there's one quote from Richard I think Crush can actually live and die by.
What? If my son grows up to be gay,
turns out to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of him.
Dude, I don't want a gay son. Fuck that. If it happens, he's getting kicked out of the house.
Gay daughter.
Actually, I would fight either iDubbbz or Deji.
I would fight Hassan Piker. That's the one person I would fight.
Or
beat that idiot liberal.
Or who's my El Presidor I'll fight into.
Dude, El Prester. What if you have to get in the ring with Lamarji the Third?
Shut up.
John would like pull down his shorts, boo in the crowd, bend over.
John should fight Lester B.
In the right corner.
Because they're the same weight. They're the same weight, so.
Alright, Dylan.
Anyway, but I would fight Hassan. I would fight Logan Paul. I don't even hate him, but I would fight him because we're the same height.
Hey man, you just want that prime.
And also I'll get a lot of money probably.
Another person I'd fight. Technically, he's a lot older than me, which just means it pretty much means I get a free win. That'd be Randall.
Who the hell is that?
My band teacher. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Deal With It. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, donate, or get the frick out, or John will appear in your bathroom and shit in your sink. And Crush will eat all your shrimp, I don't know. And then I'll piss on your rug.
What?
I mean, I think that mine is pretty mild compared to yours, so I'm kind of good with that.
Okay, fine. If you don't subscribe, donate, and if you don't subscribe or donate to the Crush's channel and my channel, what's gonna happen is Crush is gonna shit in your backyard. John's gonna eat all your tofu.
Hey?
John's gonna eat all your tofu.
And Lenny is gonna sleep with whatever trans prostitute that you select for him.
No.
For free!
Me and John are gonna eat your cat.
What? Oh, yeah.
me and John are gonna eat. You know what? Subscribe, donate, or we'll eat Cogsby's cat.
Or Lester B's cat.
John will just eat Lester.
He has a cat. He has a cat, so you can say
John
that.
will eat Lester B.
He'll eat Lester B in front of you. And Lenny will join in.
No. Either subscribe, donate, or John and Lester are gonna have a night of unholy passion in your bed.
They're gonna have makeup and, well, you know.
Makeup and vodka. Lester's gonna take one sip and go,
Dare me to drive.
Okay, I just
anyway, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
See ya.